Okay, so let's unhide the arms. So let's get this, let's check this out. So that's the walk. Okay, and the front. Okay, so what we can do now is maybe as the character comes up, is also rotating in Y here. That's it. So in Y here, we're going to be rotating with the leading leg. So it's going to be like that. Right, we'll use the whole body. Or what we can do, so we use, let's use, yeah, we'll use that. So we use the hips, rotate in, let's say 10. And then let's go to the end and press 10 in Y here as well, because the front start and end pose are the same, right? And the middle one will be minus 10 because it's going in the opposing way. Okay, and then again we'll go into our, we could do this later, but I thought let's get it done now. We'll delete all these redundant in between keys there, flatten that, cycle. So that's just the process. So then it looks a bit more cartoony. Okay, now what you want to do is upper, because it's opposing, we want to have this go the other way, right? So let's do minus 15. Come back here, minus 15, and the middle we'll do 15. And then go back into here. You can see it's all messed up. Delete those, cycle, flatten, so it's all a nice cycle. When I do flatten, I've got a short key called Alt F as my short key. So I'll show you what I mean. If you go to your hotkeys here, there's a video on this on my other courses which shows you. So if I go to custom, here I've made custom keys. So splining is OS. I'll do a video on this, separate one. But there you see there's an opposing kind of a walk, and even the twist is happening nicely now, isn't it? There's a little twist going on. So we've got that happening. So we'll leave that for now. It's a nice little thing working there. And then what we'll do, we'll get the arms. And the first thing we'll do is, let's go to the channel box here. Let's bring the arms down. So let's bring them down enough so they don't intersect, right? So let's bring them, where's the furthest we can go? Around there, which is what? Minus 70, I would say. Yeah, minus 70, not getting in the way of anything. You know what, let's do minus 68, so it's out a bit. And then on the same on the other side, we'll do minus 68. So we've got something like that. Oh, the reason why it's come up is because all these keys are on it. So we can just go in here, highlight, delete the keys, and copy to the end. So we've got it moving like this. Okay. Now, we want to do them opposing. So what we'll do, let's exaggerate. Let's have a bit of fun. Let's exaggerate. So this leg is forward, which means we'll have this back like that. And this leg, we'll have it. Let's check out the rotation here. 32, right? So let's round it. 30. And this is going to be minus 30. Yeah, going forward. Okay, again, copy the first to the last, so it's all the same. And then we want to go in the middle here, passing position, and we want to do this 30. And we want to do this minus 30, because there's opposing ways, right? Minus 30. And then we'll just see how that plays. Is it cutting through there? Yeah, it is cutting through there, isn't it? there. So now that we know that's happening, what I do is wherever it's happening there, I'll just come in here. I'll just flatten this and cycle. I know that this is causing it. So what I need to do is just move it up. Select them both. Press shift. Middle mouse button up. Just get it out. So at least you know. And then the same on the other side. So we get. Is it cutting through there? There. So if we just flatten this out and cycle. You see how I'm doing this as I'm going as well? Okay, so we want to do rotate. I don't want it to be intersecting anyway. I want that negative space, right? Okay, so we've got that going, which is fine. You know, it's cool. Now what we'll do, we'll add. So what we'll do, we'll come here. Number 3, we'll add. Again, we'll delete all of these in between keys because we don't need them. So as it's coming back, we know the arm will be dragging. So we'll just make the arm go back. Right, like this. Now that's exaggerated, but that's cool. Not to worry, we don't mind a bit of exaggeration. I'll put in the middle there. Yeah, let's move the key back. And then what we can do is cycle that. And if we select everything, move it 1 frame, it'll just create a bit more looseness. Can you see it there? Then we can start moving it down. Move it down more if you want, if you think it's too much. Yeah, that's fine. And then we can do the same on the other side. Select all the in-between keys. Come to 9. And we can come here and just move it back. Flatten that, cycle, let's have a look. Actually, you know what? This one will be forward and this will be back. It's the other way, right? But now what we'll do, we'll just tone this down as well. So we'll come here, bring it down. Let's bring it down a little bit like this and let's have a look. So this, if we look at the start here, that's fine. That's fine too. That going back more? I think it is. I think it is. Let's check this out. Let's make it go back a little bit more. Yeah. So there. Let's have it a bit funny. We don't mind a bit of fun. Now the other thing you can start doing is, if you really want to start dragging the fingers more, so what's this? Okay, this control is for spinning, so we're not going to really use that. What we can do is, you see these, so we've got these controls here. These are all for the fingers. So you got this one. So let's select that, and that, and that, and that, and that. So we've got all of these selected. Now, again, delete everything in here. Just checking if my mic was working there. Seems to be alright. So what we can do, we know here we can just rotate. Okay, that's not going to work. So what we need to do, let's select these first. This one, and this one. What's this one? Okay, it goes all the way back. All right, so there's 4 controls there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's concentrate on these first. We can do the other one after. So if we delete these, and sorry, excuse me. So we know when it comes back here, we know we want to add a bit more drag to the fingers. That's cool for me. And if we come here, we know it's going to go forward a bit. So we just copy that. Now if we look now, there's a little bit of that drag, right? Now, if we go into the graph editor, we'll just flatten this all out. Now what we want to do is we want to offset. So we'll leave the first one how it is. The second one, all right, let me undo it. So I've selected everything again. Let me cycle everything. You have to cycle this for it to work. Let's go to the third one and go move it 1.